Wonder Woman has thrown everything at the Tetracide: her strength, her will, even her God's given gifts. Yet the monster keeps advancing towards Gateway City with total destruction on its mind. With nothing left in her arsenal, Diana has one final desperate idea. But there's one problem. She's nowhere near powerful enough to pull it off. That is, until her mother, Circe, offers her the ultimate weapon. Absolute Wonder Woman Issue 5 kicks off with Diana assessing the impact of her massive sword strike against the Tetracide. Despite the damage, she quickly realizes it won't be enough to drive the creature away. As fighter jets close in, they fire 3 missiles at the beast, but the Tetracide effortlessly swats them away, sending them hurtling toward Gateway City. Diana manages to redirect 2 of them using a magical spell, but the 3rd missile remains on a direct path toward the city. Just in time, Pegasus swoops in and unleashes a fiery breath, obliterating the final missile before it can cause any destruction. After warning the pilots not to launch any more attacks, Diana notices something alarming. The Tetracide is already beginning to heal. The story then flashes back to the underworld, where Circe presents Diana with a mystical green lasso known as Sacrifice. This enchanted weapon possesses the ability to transform, but Diana soon learns she has little control over what it turns into. To test its power, she uses the lasso on a particularly ill-tempered harpy, only to be horrified by the unexpected outcome. She immediately shares her concerns with Circe. Circe urges Diana to appreciate the lasso's purpose, insisting that Sacrifice was gifted to her for a reason. It will be there when she needs it most. Before Diana can complete her response, Hecate suddenly appears. Hecate tells Diana that if she truly trusts her mother's guidance, then she must also trust that the weapon Circe has given her will prove invaluable at some point in her journey. She further explains that the lasso, with its transformative abilities, serves as a reflection of something deep within Diana, specifically, the love that ultimately influenced Circe's own transformation. Diana returns to her mother, seeking forgiveness and guidance on how to control the power of the lasso. Back in the present, she grips Sacrifice tightly, contemplating whether to wield it against the Tetracide before the creature can fully regenerate, understanding that she may lose herself forever to what she's about to become. As she coils the lasso around her arm, she speaks of becoming her, a being both fearsome and sorrowful, a burden and a curse, before her body begins a horrifying transformation into Medusa, the legendary figure of myth, whose very gaze dooms all who look upon her. She ominously whispers, "None that see my face shall live." Watching from afar, Steve, Etta, and the others are left in stunned disbelief as Diana takes on Medusa's monstrous form. Diana's desperate gamble pays off when the Tetracide meets her gaze, only to turn to solid stone in an instant. Realizing her plan succeeded, Steve is puzzled as to why Diana hasn't reverted to her original form. Determined to help, he rushes to her side. Confronting Diana in her Medusa state, Steve pleads with her, insisting that Medusa is not who she truly is, that she is a warrior, a protector, and someone who has sacrificed so much. He urges her to remember herself. His words reach her, and Diana begins to shift back into her original form, thanking Steve for grounding her in the truth of who she is. With the Tetracide now petrified, she wastes no time, shattering its stone body into pieces. In the aftermath, she and her allies reflect on Medusa's tragic story, until, without warning, a massive glowing hand bursts from the ground, grabs Diana, and drags her below. Absolute Wonder Woman Issue 5 delivers a powerful and rewarding conclusion to the series' opening arc. While there are still countless untold stories from Diana's past, the writer masterfully weaves together the dual narratives of these first 5 issues, bringing closure to the emotional journey tied to Diana's arrival on Earth. It's an impressive debut that sets the stage for an exciting and promising new series. What are your thoughts on the conclusion of Absolute Wonder Woman? Drop your comments below.